the initial start here. I'm gonna get black screen again, unfortunately. And here we go. And we are away for the start of race number 2. They are already 4 wide at the back. Freelance Moth now gets away really well. Race gets mugged off the start. Moth's going to be doing everything he can to defend it from one. A bit of a lockup there from the NWR car. Not sure which one that is. That is NWR Loyal. They are 3 wide. They're Loyal now. Goes up the inside, but here comes Bones. He's going to try to go around the outside into the first chicane. Loyal getting very squiggly there as Bones all over him. Freelance Moth trying to get back on the inside. He's back into second place. What a start we've had here. Bones will hold on to third. And we're going to have everyone from the back trying to get through, but for now we're going to have NWR Loyal into the lead of this race. We've all gotten away cleanly, I believe. AMS Lawrence already up into 4th place. He has a very quick race car today. Let's go on board with him as he tries to pick his way through the lap 1 chaos. And lap 1 it really isn't art, you know, you gotta be brave and take risks where, you know, they'll pay off, but you don't want to be diving up the inside and take it 3 wide. Bones trying to make a move on Freelance Moth there. Not sure if that was ever going to stick, but, you know, Lawrence is sticking back for now. He's in a really good position. Does he maybe go up the inside of Bones here? No, he doesn't. NWR Loyal leading for now. There we go, alright. So he breaks now in 5th place. Now he started on pole, but he just got mugged on the start there as Bones goes up the inside of Freelance Moth. Can Lawrence falling through as Sunshine goes up the inside of Brakes. Now here comes Roodles. He's going to try to get past his teammate as well. Brakes getting absolutely mugged on this start. He started on pole on the reverse grid, but he's just going to get swallowed up here. They're 3 wide heading down the front straight. Sunshine's going to think the better of it and settle back into 7th place as Rules. He's going to try to go around the outside on his teammate. And here we go. Can he make the move stick? He's clear. Is he clear? Not quite. But Rules trying to stick it right up the inside and get through. He is clear on his teammate for now. Can Brakes do anything against it? I think that's going to be game, set, match for now. So Lawrence now up into 2nd place. Yeah, Lucky and Rufus now kind of stuck back in this, 9th and 10th. They're trying to pick through this traffic. They had something really good going in the first race, so we'll see what happens. Oh, I don't think we saw anyone pit aside from maybe 1 or 2. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think we saw Bullet. He's gonna try that pit strategy again and see if he can make it work. So Lucky and Rufus now through on Drizzt for 8th and 9th. So they're gonna be looking to try to get Riot back up into that lead pack. Loyal continues to lead for now with Lawrence 2nd. We'll see how far away he is. So a little bit of a gap for now, but we'll see if he can fight back. And are we going to see Brakes fight back on his teammate here? Well, we're going to see Roodles and Sunshine both try to have an attack on Freelance Moth, but they're now side by side. Roodles just going to barely edge out Sunshine here. Sunshine's going to tuck in and see what he can do into turn 1. Does Sunshine send one up the inside? A little bit of a lock up there. He's going to think better of it. Freelance Moth's good being 4th for now, so he's had a decent enough start as to where he can keep his position. Lawrence is through on a Loyal for 1st, sorry for missing that. But now Lawrence is going to try to repeat what he did in race 1 and just run away with it. Bullet, he's going to try. Bullets responding by pitting earlier. No one's had that same strategy yet so far in this race. Let's see what else we can catch back here. So Drift's currently in 10th. He's got Red Power, Creeper, Night Note, and Canuck all right behind him, so we might see a little scrap here. Red Power Creeper all over the back of Dritz. And down the inside, here he goes. He's going to try to make the move up the inside. A little bit of contact is made. Still side by side as into the chicane. Red Power is going to get shuffled out there. Yeah, we're seeing a really good start to this race so far. Hopefully we'll see the same action as we did. Kid Freelance Month hold on to 4th. And he's doing a really good job so far. Brakes has been passed. Brakes got past Sunshine. Don't know what actually happened to him. I guess that happened. Another off screen. Okay, Sunshine's into the pit lane. Alright. So we're going to see some early pitters again. Not as early as race 1, but early enough, I guess. So Brakes has been passed by... I'm just not catching the same action as race 1. I keep... Gotta try and stay on the action here. So Lucky and Rufus now trying to pick their way up the field. Rules is their next target. They've been acting pretty good as a team so far. You know, they haven't been fighting each other very much. It's just, you know, they'll pick off their opponents one at a time, and we'll see if they can try to make up for race 1, where they hunted down Lawrence right at the end. Rudol's now trying to get up the inside of Freelance Moth. And Freelance Moth's still hanging on. We're going to go on board with Rudels here and see what he can do. We're going to see a lot of action here as Lucky will try to go around the outside of Rudels. And here we go. Can Lucky get a 2-for-1 deal here? It looked like it for a moment, but it's just, you know, that inside line is going to prevail. Rudels still trying to get by Moth. And Moth just going to have a little bit of a twitch exiting the chicane as they both are going to come up to Bones. Rule's going to try to go around the outside. A little bit of contact with Freelance Moth. A little bit of a conundrum effect there. Get that cinematic effect on the straight. Here we go. Rudels now diving to the pit lane as well as Lucky, so they'll have a better chance. Rufus is going to stay out here. Can he try to overcut his teammate? Bones holding on to 3rd place for now. Loyal has actually gotten back through on Lawrence. Not sure if that was a mistake or just by pace, but now Loyal leading this race. Let's see if Lawrence can make a move and get himself back into the lead of this race. Gonna go back here in the fight for 8th. Drizzt defending very aggressively against Infamous. Can Infamous get a better run here and maybe try to get a move done down the inside? He's not going to quite have the run that I thought he would, but see if he can get back on him here. Oh, and a big slide from Infamous. A really good save there. As much time. Use up all that curve. Tiled to do that. Go back on board. Infamous is gonna have a look to the inside. You know, I don't think that, you know, some moves aren't just, you know, trying to attack your position. May sometimes just trying to compromise your opponent into their next braking zone so that you can get the move, you know, maybe a turn or two later. But now Lawrence has gotten back through on Loyal, back into the lead, so he'll be trying to do, you know, back on his mission of trying to pull away and get away. Rufus now entering the pit lane a lap after his teammate. So here we go. And Dritz has been passed now by Infamous and Zealot now trying to get through. That Ford just has a bit more power. 3 cars in a pod for 6th place at the moment. A little bit of a lockup from Infamous, a little bit of a lockup from Zealot. He tries to go down the inside, but Dritz cuts him off. No, 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 not yet, he says. So Infamous through on Dritz, but Zealot King is just going to have to sit behind and wait just a little bit longer to try and get that move done. A little bit spread out now, but I'll do my best to try and catch something. It's the closest battle on track right now. Yeah, Rufus did actually jump his teammate in the pit lane. So I think we have a battle for 12th, which will probably be a higher spot later on. A Bullet trying to make that earlier pit strategy work. He's gotten by Roodles doing it. And Sunshine as well, so sometimes paying off traffic and getting yourself out of a tight spot is sometimes just the way to go. I'm gonna go back to Dritz and Zelotkin here. And Zelotkin trying to make a move up the inside. There's contact. Go back on board with Zelotkin, see what he does here. A little thought of a move there, but not going to quite materialize. We're currently on lap 6 of 16 in this second sprint race. Zelot now is going to want to get a good run through the chicane, get it nice and tidy, and I think this hairpin is very important. Big lockup from Dritz. That's what I was saying. This hairpin is very important because this is your run onto the straight. You have a very long straightaway before turn 1, so this is where you're going to want to try and, if you want to get your man, you get your man now, but looks like he's going to dive into the pit lane before he's going to have any serious attack on Dritz. We're not trying to get an overtake done. But anyway. So Lawrence still in the lead. Let's see, what else do we got here? So, yeah, it looks like that battle from earlier is now cycled through. Rufus now has a nice gap on his teammate, so Bullet's right up in the mix there now. So I believe this will be this will be probably a battle might be for podium spots. I'm not sure. We'll see how it cycles through. Bullet now trying to have a move on brakes here. Let's go on board. He's gonna try and get a better run through the sweepers, back up his entry. Brakes runs out a little wider than Bullet. Let's see what Bullet can do. Not quite close enough to maybe have a little look here, but he's got plenty of time. Still got over half of this race left. It's a sprint race, but by any means it's not a short race. Still lots of time for things to happen. Well, all over the back of brakes. Can he make something happen to the chicane? No. We're gonna see, just like a Zelotkin, you gotta get a good run through the chicane, and then try to outsmart your opponent in this hairpin. And here he goes up the inside. He's gonna try and make it happen. Can brakes sweep across and maybe prevent his attack from working? But looks like he's gonna get through cleanly. Bullet now up into 10th place. Brakes maybe gonna have another look here. Maybe can he get back through into 10th? Not quite done yet. As I said, it's a little more spread out now than race 1. But I'm sure, yeah, we have some good battles going on, even when there's few. Yeah, it's just ducks in a line for now. Seeing a few overtakes here and there. Still pretty good racing. I think we've seen a lot of good racing tonight. I'm sure there'll be more to come in the closing stages of this race. Sunshine, back there in 13th. Don't forget about me. I think he'll be wanting to try to come into this before it's over. I think we have Bell for fifths. Or do we? Between Nick and Infamous, maybe we got something brewing. I'll stick on this for a lap maybe and see what will happen. Coming up to that final chicane. J. Goodman Designs. Did Lawrence pit? I think that's Lawrence into the pit lane now. Let me check. Oh no, it's Loyal into the pit lane. Okay. I don't think Lawrence has pit yet. I want to say he'll come out into the lead if he pits, but Lawrence has not pit yet. Nick now entering the lane. That'll leave Infamous with some clear track. Yeah, so Lawrence has not pit yet. He might have the gap he needs to come out in the lead if he... I think he'll have the gap he needs. I think Rufus is who he's looking out for. Bones, Month, I think Infamous maybe he hasn't pit yet. I'm not... I want to say... I don't think he has. Oh wait, no, Lawrence did pit, okay. That's weird, it said, oh, I could have sworn it said Loyal pit, but, yeah, alright, so Lawrence has just made a stop. He has a pretty safe gap to Rufus. I could have sworn it said that Loyal pit, but we're gonna roll with it. Lawrence has now pit, he's in 5th place, and I think this is essentially the lead of the race, because that top 4 has not entered the pit lane yet. I think we're gonna see a battle between Lucky and Bullet here. Bullet got by his teammate. And now Bullet's having an attack on Lucky. Our 2nd and 3rd place finishers from last race. Not quite having the same success so far. Still a couple when it comes to entering the lane, but coming through the back half of this lap. Now this is where the run onto the main straight materializes. As soon as you get onto this back half of the lap and you're trying to focus on hitting every corner and getting it nice and tidy, so you have an uncompromised run to that hairpin, you get a nice run through it and onto that long main straight, because that, you know, that turn 1 is no stranger to making a quick dive up the inside. As we see someone pit up there, that is Bones. He'll be making a stop, so I'm interested to see where he'll come out. Let's see if Bullet can get by Lucky here. Rufus up the road, Lucky's teammate. The Bullet didn't quite have the start he wanted last race, but you know, he's making amends now, trying to get by Lucky for 6th place. Might be for podium spots by the time the pits cycle out. I'm not gonna speak too soon here. Well, still all over Lucky. He's gonna try and maybe make a move in here. And it looks like he has. He just clears Lucky on the straight. Muscles his way on past and up into 6th place. Now Rufus's teammate will be his next target. Back brakes here. And yeah, Sunshine now. Sunshine's target is now trying to catch brakes. Sunshine, a really good race. Really good race 1. I believe he finished it in 6th. So he's gonna want to try and replicate that same success in this race. Maybe try to sneak in into top 5 at the end. But yeah, I think Rufus might actually be catching Lawrence here. So you know, he's got more time to do it. Certainly. Lucky holding up Bullet for Rufus. So I think this will be your top 3 once the pits cycle out. So I think the top 3 hasn't pit yet. So we're gonna see Loyal enter the pit lane now. Will Freelance Moth follow? No, he'll stay out and inherit the lead for now. Now on board with Lawrence. He's actually gonna be catching Infamous up. I don't think Infamous has pit yet. Freelance Moth currently the leader, but he still also has to pit. Let's see where Loyal exits it in the. Let's see how Loyal comes out in the equation. Where is he? Alright, so he's gonna come out in 6th, so staying out will pay dividends. Oh no, he's in 8th. Okay, so still in the top 10, so a good race for him. He's put in some good laps and see if he can hold off Brakes and Sunshine. Brutal is now having an attack on Lucky up there. And Rudels is through on Lucky. So Loyal now has Brakes and Sunshine all over his back bumper. So Lawrence now catching up to Infamous. Oh, and Sunshine now making a little cheeky move up the inside there. Not cheeky if it works. Still side by side as I enter the chicane. Sunshine just going to break that a little bit later that he needs to get clear, and a nice move. Now let's see what Sunshine can do. We see Lucky and Brutal side by side off in the distance there. Oh, may catch that. No, can't catch 2 battles at once, but Sunshine now trying to get up the inside of Loyal 2. Can he make the 2-for-1 deal work? 3 ducks in a row here. We're gonna go on board. Hold on. My camera work. And oh, Brakes goes off! Oh, Brakes goes off into the sand. He is having such a good race. Hopefully he can get that recovered and back onto the track, but is looking for a top 10. He might still be able to get up there. He has time. He's got 5 laps to do it. We see Infamous now into the pit lane. Yep. Alright, so I think Moth will be coming out. Yeah, Moth now coming out into 10th place. So now everything is cycled through. Lawrence will be the leader of this race. Now let's see if he can go for the double. We've got Rufus and Bullet for company, but not quite close company, but they're back there. We've got battle for 4th between Rudels and Lucky, I think. And I would be right. So everything's kind of coming to fruition, getting nice and tight back up as all the pits have been completed. So this is for 4th place in the race. Lucky all over Rudels, trying to make something work. Turn around those double right-handers. We also have the battle for 6th between Loyal and Sunshine. Sunshine still trying to get past Loyal. See if he can finish 6th for a 2nd race in a row. Maybe even get up there with Lucky and Rudels. Might be a little too late. Might not have this. But now Sunshine through on Loyal for 6th. So a nice and tidy move up the inside. Let's go back up to... where are we here? Back up to Rudels and Lucky. So onto the straight. We got 4 laps to go now. Lucky maybe having a little look there. But Rudels hangs on for now. And Loyal has gotten back by Sunshine. So another lap will Sunshine will be trying to negotiate back past. Infamous and Nick battling for 12th. A few car lengths apart, so not quite on track yet. Nuck in 11th, he'll be a little far away from a top 10 at the moment, but a mistake from someone inside the top 10 means he could try to get in at the end. I think that's a battle for 15 between Night Node and Z-Lock King. Trying to get everyone included here, I'll make sure everyone gets some screen time. I know, forced to go defensive as here comes Z-Lock King out the inside, a little bit of a twitch. And you'd think these two are racing for the lead on the final lap. Well, what a move that was from Z-Lock. Okay, Night Node hanging on for now. 3.5 laps to go. Yeah, I think so. Bullet is catching. So I think Bullet is catching Rufus, and Rufus is catching Lawrence. So we might see something at the very end here. Lawrence has a pretty safe buffer for now. 3 laps to go. I think he should be able to hold on to it. Take a look at Bullet here and see his gap to Rufus. He is certainly closing, trying to make amends from last race, as I said. Didn't quite have the best start, but he's gonna use that pit early strategy to get. He got the track position he needs, and now maybe he'll be the one to get by Rufus and go up there and challenge Lawrence. We don't know yet. Coming up to 2.5 to go here. So Bones maybe gonna get in that battle for 6th with Sunshine and Loyal. See what happens here. Yeah, Bullet, no. He's closing up on Rufus. He's actually right at the back bumper. Let's get on board here and see how he can do. Lawrence right within touching distance, so we're seeing both these guys catching Lawrence, but we can only have one winner of this race. Rufus goes a little deep into the hairpin. Bullet now gonna try and go up the inside. Rufus has the preferred line for the chicane, and Bullet will think better of it. Rufus getting a little twitchy there, and that's going to cost him big time, as here comes Bullet. He's going to be through into 2nd place, and he's going to have 2 laps to see if he can run down Lawrence. Lawrence has been, it's going to be another dominant race from Lawrence. He hasn't led every single lap, but he's led a good portion of it, at least provisionally. And now we have 2 laps to go. Can Rufus try to get back at Bullet? I think both of these guys have the pace to try to go after Lawrence, but only one can go after him, and this is what Lawrence likes to see. Bullet and Rufus now side by side through turn 1. Rufus is gonna have the preferred line for the chicane. He's gonna stick it up the inside and get back through into 2nd. Can Bullet fight back here and get back into 2nd place? And Sunshine's been shuffled out into 8th place. Bones has gotten by. You go back up here with that battle for 2nd. So 1.5 laps to go. Rufus is back through on Bullet. Lawrence could see both these guys in their mirrors. I feel like if they could get in line, and I think they both have the pace to go catch him, but they're too busy fighting for 2nd. So here we go, entering the back portion of the lap. They have Phenomenal Devil, and they're going to be coming up to lap him, so hopefully he just stays out of the way. Well, that's what we'd like to see. So let's go back here and see. So Sunshine now has been overtaken by Bones, as I said, but no, he's not given up yet. He's going to try. He's going to have one more lap and some change to try and go back and get him. So here we go. 1 lap to go for AMS Lawrence. He's gotten by Phenomenal Devil cleanly. And I think this is just going to be a battle for 2nd. We have some really fast guys up in the podium places right now. I think this battle is just going to be for 2nd place. If Lawrence can get, he can get his way around this final lap, he can pull off the double and win both sprint races. And here we go, Rufus now. He's going to be trying to make his car as wide as possible. So Phenomenal Devil staying out of the way there. Rufus and Bullet bumper to bumper. I really want to be watching both battles right now, but go back and check in on Loyal really quickly and see what's going on there. Go back here and watch Rufus and Bullet fight out for second place. They're both gonna run out of time trying to catch Lawrence, but this is just the fight for second now. Coming up to the back half of the lap. I think Rufus has got a little close to the sand there. That might be a little bit of a brown trousers moment. He only just caught the edge of the sand, but Lawrence now he's going to be coming across the line out of the final corner, and it looks like he will pull the double. He was going to win both sprint races. Lawrence wins both sprint races. Rufus will come home in second. We're going to see Rules in fourth, Lucky in fifth, and back here can Sunshine make one last attack on Bones. Or Bones actually fallen to ninth. I don't know what happened there. Might have happened while I was watching the battle for a second, but Loyal will come home in 6th, Sunshine will come home in 7th, looks like Brakes will be 8th, Bones will be 9th, Greenlance Month, he does a really nice job after starting. He ran in the lead for a little bit, and that's what he needed. He'll finish 10th, Infamous 11th, Canuck will finish 12th, just outside the top 10. We're going to see Nick finish 13th. Red Power Creeper will finish 14th. Z-Lock Kane will finish 15th. He'll hold off Night Node as Night Node will finish 16th. He slides across the line. Gris will finish 17th. He's got a little celebratory slam across the line there. Mosler GTR finishing 18th. Looks like Bumbles will come through for 19th and Phenomenal for 20th. But AMS Lawrence will come through. He wins both races. So a really good start to this season for him. Bullet will finish second. Does he actually? Yeah, Rufus finished second. So Rufus finished second for